Introduction. What if you could face life's challenges with greater calm, clarity, and purpose? Imagine navigating stress, difficult emotions, and unexpected setbacks not as overwhelming obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. This isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming a robot, it's about developing an inner resilience. This is the promise of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy with incredibly relevant tools for modern life. In the next few minutes, we'll explore what Stoicism is and how its core principles can help you build a more robust and fulfilling life. What is Stoicism? Control, virtue, and living in accord with nature. At its heart, Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and flourished in Rome, teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions and achieving inner peace. Its foundational idea can be broken down into a few key concepts. The dichotomy of control. This is perhaps the most practical and empowering aspect of Stoicism. It teaches us to differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot. Our thoughts, judgments, desires, and actions are within our control. External events, other people's opinions, our reputation, and our health, to a large extent, are not entirely within our control. Stoics advise focusing our energy solely on what we can influence. Virtue is the sole good. Stoics believe that the only true good is virtue, and the only true bad is vice. External things like wealth, health, reputation, pleasure, and pain are considered indifferents. They are not inherently good or bad. True happiness and a flourishing life, eudaimonia, come from living a life of virtue. The four cardinal virtues, these are the pillars of a virtuous life. Wisdom, the ability to discern what is truly good, bad, and indifferent, making sound judgments. Justice. Treating others with fairness, respect, and kindness, recognizing our shared humanity. Courage, facing adversity, pain, or difficult situations with resilience and integrity, doing what is right. Temperance, practicing moderation, self-control, and balance in all aspects of life. Living in accordance with nature, this means accepting the natural order of things, including events outside our control, and living in harmony with our own rational nature as human beings. Key Stoic thinkers, voices across time. Three of the most influential Stoic philosophers whose writings have survived and continue to inspire are Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor. His personal journal, Meditations, offers profound reflections on Stoic principles for daily living, self-discipline, and maintaining inner calm amidst immense responsibility and turmoil. Epictetus, born a slave, he later became a respected teacher of philosophy. His Enchiridion, or Handbook, is a concise guide to Stoic ethics, emphasizing the dichotomy of control and the power of our own choices and judgments. Seneca the Younger, a statesman, playwright, and advisor to Emperor Nero, Seneca's letters and essays explore themes of managing emotions, especially anger, the shortness of life, finding tranquility, and dealing with adversity. The diverse backgrounds of these figures underscore Stoicism's universal applicability. From the most powerful man in the world to a former slave, its principles offered a path to resilience and inner peace. Practical Stoic exercises for daily life. Choose 2 to 3 to elaborate on for time. Stoicism isn't just a theoretical philosophy, it's a practical way of life. Here are a few exercises you can start incorporating today. The dichotomy of control and action, focus on what you can control. How to practice. When faced with a challenge, consciously ask yourself, what aspects of this situation are within my control, and what aspects are not? Focus your energy entirely on your actions, your responses, your efforts, not the outcome or others' reactions. Example, worried about an upcoming presentation? You can't control whether your audience likes it or if the projector malfunctions. But you can control how well you prepare, how clearly you articulate your points, and how you respond to questions. Negative visualization, premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. How to practice. Briefly contemplate potential negative outcomes or the loss of things you value, e.g., your job, a possession, a relationship. The goal isn't to dwell on negativity but to appreciate what you have, prepare yourself for potential adversity, and reduce the shock if something unfortunate does happen. Example: before a trip, you might briefly consider the possibility of a flight delay. This can prompt you to pack a book or download podcasts, making a potential inconvenience more manageable and less frustrating. Journaling, like Marcus Aurelius. How to practice: spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your actions, judgments, and adherence to Stoic principles. What challenges did you face? How did you respond? What could you do better tomorrow? Example: today, I got angry in traffic. This was due to my judgment that other drivers should behave differently. Tomorrow, I will focus on my own calm driving and accept that I cannot control others. View from above. How to practice: imagine yourself looking down on your life and its problems from a great height, as if from the stars. This helps to put your concerns into a larger perspective, often diminishing their perceived magnitude. Example: stressed about a minor disagreement? Visualizing it from a cosmic perspective can help you realize its relative insignificance in the grand scheme of things. Practice voluntary discomfort. How to practice: occasionally and intentionally choose minor discomforts, like taking a cold shower, fasting for a short period, if health permits, or going without a small luxury. This builds resilience, gratitude for what you usually have, and reduces your fear of hardship. Why Stoicism matters today: modern applications. In our fast-paced, often chaotic modern world, Stoicism offers a powerful toolkit for managing stress and anxiety. By focusing on what we control, we can significantly reduce worry about uncontrollable external factors. Building emotional resilience, Stoic practices help us to respond to setbacks with rationality and composure, rather than being overwhelmed by negative emotions. Improving relationships, practicing justice, empathy, understanding others' perspectives, even if flawed, and controlling our own reactive anger can lead to more harmonious interactions. Finding purpose and meaning. By living a life aligned with our values, the virtues, we cultivate a deeper sense of purpose. Navigating information overload and digital distractions, Stoic principles of focus, wisdom, discerning what's truly important, and temperance can help us manage our digital lives more effectively. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a leading modern psychotherapy, was significantly influenced by Stoic thought, particularly the idea that our thoughts shape our emotions and behaviors. Your Stoic journey: small steps, big impact and further exploration. Stoicism is a lifelong practice, not a quick fix. Start small, choose one principle or exercise that resonates with you and try to apply it consistently for a week. Be patient, you won't become a Stoic sage overnight. Progress comes through consistent effort. Key takeaway: remember the core, focus on what you can control, your thoughts and actions, strive to live virtuously, with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. And accept what you cannot. If you're interested in learning more, consider reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Enchiridion by Epictetus, or modern interpretations like A Guide to the Good Life by William B. Irvine or works by Ryan Holiday. By embracing these timeless principles, you can cultivate greater resilience, tranquility, and live a more virtuous and meaningful life, starting today.